Nobody, and I mean nobody, expected what happened last night. After weeks of silence, after disappearing from WWE programming entirely, Liv Morgan made her shocking return to Monday Night Raw, and what followed will go down as one of the most brutal, most personal, and most jaw-dropping moments in recent memory. If you didn't see this coming, you're not alone. But trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why this moment changes everything. And if you haven't already, please hit that like button, because what I'm about to break down for you is absolutely insane. This is Ring Rumble, and we are diving deep into the most shocking return and vicious attack that's left the entire WWE universe reeling. Here's the thing that makes this so devastating. Liv Morgan didn't just come back. She didn't just make some dramatic entrance with music and pyrotechnics like you'd normally expect. No, she came back with fury. She came back with vengeance. She came back because she had unfinished business with someone she trusted, someone she called a friend, someone she bled with in that ring. That someone is Raquel Rodriguez, and the betrayal that led to this moment has been eating at Liv Morgan from the inside out. Let me take you back. For months, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez were absolutely unstoppable together. They were allies. They were teammates. They fought side by side through grueling matches, championship pursuits, and intense rivalries. The WWE Universe believed in them. We invested in them. But somewhere along the way, something shifted. Raquel Rodriguez started looking at Liv differently. She started making decisions that felt less like partnership and more like self-preservation. And then it happened. The moment that changed everything. In a crucial match, at a critical moment, Raquel didn't just abandon Liv, she turned on her. She attacked her own partner. She looked Liv dead in the eyes and chose her own path over their alliance. That moment sent shockwaves through the entire locker room. Liv Morgan disappeared after that. She was off television. She was nowhere to be found. Raquel moved on. She acted like it never happened. She acted like that betrayal meant nothing. She integrated herself into new storylines, new feuds, new alliances. She lived her best life while Liv was gone. And that's when you knew this wasn't over. That's when you knew something was brewing. That's when you knew that Liv Morgan was somewhere, recovering, training, and plotting her return. The anticipation was killing us. Where was Liv? When would she come back? Would she come back? These questions consumed the wrestling community. Every Raw, every SmackDown, every premium live event, fans were on the edge of their seats hoping to see that iconic entrance, hoping to hear that music hit. And then, just when we thought it might never happen, just when some of us started accepting that maybe Liv's time had passed, bam, there she was. The moment her music hit, the crowd erupted. I'm talking deafening. I'm talking the kind of noise that shakes through your television screen and makes the hair on your arms stand up. The cameras panned to the stage. The production team was in chaos mode because this wasn't planned. At least, that's how they made it seem. Security was rushing around. Commentary was going absolutely ballistic. And then Liv Morgan emerged, and she was not smiling. She was not celebrating her triumphant return. She was furious. Her jaw was clenched. Her eyes were dark. She was marching down that aisle with a purpose. Raquel Rodriguez was in the ring. She was mid-match, actually. She was competing in a singles bout, and she had the upper hand. She was dominant, confident, and completely unaware of what was about to hit her like a freight train. When Raquel realized Liv was in the building, when she saw her coming down that aisle, her expression changed instantly. You could see the recognition. You could see the realization. Raquel knew exactly what this meant. Her eyes went wide. She looked terrified. And that terror was justified. Liv didn't bother with any theatrics. She didn't stop to cut a promo. She didn't taunt. She didn't gloat. She went straight into the ring, and she unloaded on Raquel Rodriguez with rights and lefts that looked like they were fueled by pure adrenaline and months of resentment. Every punch felt personal. Every strike looked like it carried the weight of betrayal, of broken trust, of friendship shattered. The referee tried to get between them. Security tried to intervene. But Liv was in a zone. She was operating on pure emotion, pure instinct, pure rage. Then came the finishing touch. After beating down Raquel, after leaving her on the mat, Liv hit one of the most devastating finishing maneuvers we've ever seen performed with such intensity. The crowd went absolutely nuclear. We're talking eruption after eruption. Signs were being held high. People were on their feet losing their minds. This was cathartic. This was the moment that so many of us had been waiting for. This was justice served in the most physical, most emotional way possible. But here's what really got me thinking about this situation. This isn't just about two wrestlers having a fight. This is about betrayal at its core. This is about trust being broken. In professional wrestling, when you're in that ring with someone, when you're working together, there's an implicit understanding. You have each other's backs. You trust them not to hurt you in unprotected ways. You believe that when things get tough, when the odds are stacked against you, they'll stand with you. Raquel violated that. She shattered that trust. She proved that when push came to shove, she would choose herself over loyalty. And Liv Morgan couldn't let that stand. She couldn't move forward without addressing it. She couldn't let Raquel just walk around as if none of it mattered. What's also fascinating about this return is the timing. Liv Morgan coming back right now, in this particular point in the WWE calendar, could be a huge factor in what happens moving forward. Is she returning to challenge for a title? Is she returning to lead a faction? Is she returning specifically to end Raquel Rodriguez? All of these questions are swirling around, and honestly, that's what makes this so compelling. We don't know what's next. We don't know how this story unfolds, but we know it's going to be explosive. The response from the WWE Universe has been overwhelming. Social media is absolutely on fire. Fans are taking sides. Some people are saying Raquel deserved it. Others are saying Liv went too far. But nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, is saying this wasn't the most electric, most intense, most memorable moment of recent weeks. This is the kind of stuff that reminds us why we love professional wrestling. This is the kind of stuff that keeps us coming back. Now, I need to be real with you for a second. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to this channel yet, I want you to consider it. I know that sounds like a generic plea, but I genuinely mean it. We cover these stories with passion and detail. We break down the emotional layers. We don't just report on what happened, we explain why it matters, why it resonates, and why you should care. Wrestling is so much more than just the in-ring action. It's storytelling. It's character development. It's human drama elevated to an art form. And if you want to experience the deeper level of appreciation for professional wrestling, you need to be part of this community. Just hit that subscribe button. It literally costs you nothing, and it helps us continue making content that you clearly care about. But let's get back to this because there's so much more to unpack. The question now becomes, what's Raquel's response going to be? Is she going to accept this? Is she going to play victim? Or is she going to remind everyone that she's one of the most physically dominant women on the entire roster? This could spark a full-fledged feud between them. This could lead to a match at a major pay-per-view event. The possibilities are endless. But one thing is certain: the animosity between Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez is now at an all-time high. The beauty of professional wrestling is that it allows us to play out these scenarios. These interpersonal conflicts, these moments of betrayal, these redemption arcs, they're all part of what makes wrestling such a unique form of entertainment. Liv Morgan's return and attack on Raquel Rodriguez is going to be remembered as a turning point. It's going to be remembered as the moment when everything changed. It's going to lead to bigger matches, bigger moments, and bigger stories. So here's my final thought on all of this. If you experienced even a fraction of the emotion I described, if you felt even a little bit of the intensity and anticipation of watching this unfold, then you understand why Liv Morgan's return is such a massive deal. This isn't just another day in WWE. This is a landmark moment. This is the kind of moment that defines a wrestler's career trajectory. And for Raquel Rodriguez, this is a reckoning. She made her choice to betray Liv Morgan, and now she's facing the consequences. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to drop a comment telling me your thoughts on what's going to happen next between these two. Share this video with your wrestling-obsessed friends. And most importantly, subscribe to Ring Rumble so you never miss these massive, game-changing moments in professional wrestling. We'll be here, breaking down every twist, every turn, and every shocking moment that the WWE Universe throws at us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.